There are a ton of charms in Ghosts of Tsushima that can really change the way Jin plays, but combining them will make them even more powerful. So in this video I want to look at the best charms in the game and also share some awesome combinations that you might not have thought of and that are super insane. So let's get into it. A like on the video would be super appreciated and let's go. Let's start with the charm of Kagutuchi. With this charm you namely deal more damage while at or below the 50% health. So you want to stay under that as much as possible. And you find it, by the way, over here on the map at the Plum Blossom Shrine in Act 1. So the key is to get to that 50% health point first. So let yourself get hit and then try and stay alive while you have your health bar at that exact point. But there's of course still a chance that you might get hit, so that's why the charm of the Unyielding is very nice in combination with this other charm, because it majorly reduces damage while at 50% health or less. So then you have both effects trigger at the same time when you are at half health, and then you reduce your damage by quite a lot. So then you still have to be careful, but have more chance to survive a strike, especially on a lower difficulty. On lethal, it might still be hard to survive it with 50% health. And if you then do fall and revive yourself with the Iron Will, then there's a charm that lets you immediately rest yourself with 50% health. So then you immediately know that you're at that damage increase and defense bonus point. And that is the charm of Izanami. So that's very good in combination with the Kagutuchi, because if you then continue and do not get hit anymore, you know you are at that 50% health point and can then easily slay a ton of enemies. In this instance, you could say that the charm of the Divine Healing is quite nice as well, because it will heal you with more when you use your resolve while below the 50% health. On the other hand, you also want to stay below that 50% point, so that's why it might not be that nice at all times. And I will, by the way, leave a link to an article from PowerPix with all the charm locations in the video description, so they can really find every charm that I'm talking about in this video, although I will do my best to share the location of the most powerful charms, so you can immediately go and get them. And one of those powerful charms is the charm of Izanagi that you get from the Winding Mountain Shrine over here on the map, also in the Act 1 region. When equipping this, headshots have a 40% chance to give you arrows back, and you also immediately see when this effect triggers thanks to the arrow pop up on your screen. And yeah, in this example it's way more than 40%, with every headshot almost giving you an arrow back, and that is because of the amazing charm of Fortune. It's really one, if not the best combo charm in the game, because with this, percentage chances from armor or other charms is increased by 50%. So that likely means that the 40% goes to 60% or even 80%, because we got two charms of Fortune equipped. And this, by the way, also works for heavy arrows. So when shooting your longbow, if you are pro and get those headshots, then you will almost never run out of arrows. Although it is good to note that this only works with the regular arrows, so not the explosive or the fire arrows. But you will of course not always hit a headshot, so then you lose your arrow. Well, the smaller charm of Swift Return can help with that, because with this equipped, missed arrows have a 25% chance to be returned, and you can find two of them in the game, so then raise the 25% to 50%. And maybe you already see it coming, but if you then combine this with the charm of Fortune 2 times, you can make it 100%, meaning that every arrow you miss can be picked up again. As you see right here, we just shoot on the ground and can always pick it up, while it would normally break. And while PowerPix, in that article that I'm linking in the video description, has the location, I do want to show you the one for the charm of Fortune. And you can get one of them in the side tail piece for Divine. I actually showed you this in a previous video as well. But again, this is a really powerful charm that you totally want to get by doing that side mission. There are also charms that do not need a lot of explanation and just make you way more powerful, like the charm of Inari's Might. That increases your health and melee damage by a massive amount. And to get this one, you need to complete 20 Fox Shrines, because after you get the 6 slots where you can put the charms in, you actually get really nice charms from doing these Fox Dens. And I will leave a link to a video with all the Fox Dens in the video description, so you can chase them if you want. And really, when equipping this charm, the power difference is immediately noticeable, instantly killing these wolves, or you can take way more damage from these straw hats. And remember, this is on the lethal difficulty, when those attacks are ×2. And yeah, you can increase your health and defense even more with other charms, like the charm of Vitality and the charm of Resistance. Is really nice. You got other versions of that too that stack up nicely. Like, you can really become a tank and also deal a lot of damage. It's really insane for just all around fighting. And I got way more awesome charm combinations that I want to highlight in a future video. So totally subscribe for way more Ghosts of Tsushima content if you haven't already. A like on the video would be super appreciated. And at the end of every Ghosts of Tsushima video, I want to highlight some of the awesome pictures that you send me to the input@JorRaptor.com email address, or by following me on Twitter and then using the #YorOfTsushima hashtag. Just like Mindy Bindy did, who just platinumed the game and is now wondering why there are still Mongol fleets in the water. Now, but I love the position of Jin here, looking over the water, and I really like how he kind of looks like a shadow as well. The large tree on the left, really awesome. Vigilance made a funky one with the funny Tenkai hat and a mask with a mustache that then appears through the hat. Pretty awesome. I made a video on how to get the Tenkai hat for if you don't have it yet, and I will link to that one at the end of this video. Maktish, and I hope I pronounced that right, he got creative and put 3 pictures under each other. 2 of Jin jumping on the enemies, and the middle one of Jin practicing in a dual arena with many things flying in the air. I really like this approach, I haven't seen it before. It's hard to choose between the many shots that Josh sent, so I'm just gonna pick 2. Like this one with Jin performing one of the haiku. Really lovely view and awesome color choice. And we got another haiku picture as well from a different angle. And I love the draw distance here with the tower in the back. Devin actually made a photo during an awesome duel with one of the Mongol leaders, it seems. Really awesome timing. I love the black Gosaku armor. Really cool. And by the way, if you sent your picture a few days ago, I prepared some Ghosts of Tsushima videos ahead of time because of my small holiday break. So don't worry, I might still pick them for a video later on. So totally subscribe for way more Ghosts of Tsushima content. Again, a like would really help me out. And check out that video on some awesome outfit combinations and some cool cosmetics that you might have missed. I actually want to do a new video with new outfit combinations soon, so keep it locked for that. For now, I will speak to you next time, and goodbye.